Hello everyone, how are you all? I hope everyone is keeping fine and safe. And in this video, we are discussing the questions of NABARD question paper and we'll be continuing from question number 136. So in the previous videos, we have been discussing the previous questions up till question number 135. So in this question, we'll be carrying on from question 136. If you see, Mori has recently given the tag of Smart Digital Village. It is located in which of the following states? Either Himachal Pradesh, Uttar Pradesh, Uttarakhand, Jharkhand, Andhra Pradesh. Which will be the correct answer? The question will be Mori, not more. Okay. So accordingly, this place in Sikkim, which is this place is in Godavari district, Mori. It's a tiny village under Sakhinatipalli Mandal, which is or sometimes in other languages we called it that Shokhinetipalli Mandal in East Godavari district of Andhra Pradesh. So it is located in Andhra Pradesh, and on 30th of December in the year 2016, it was declared a smart digital village. All the 1,189 households in that village, and it has a population of around 4,500 people, and that became a completely digital village, and it became fully digital as Chief Minister N. Chandrababu Naidu finally launched the AP FiberNet project that would provide an internet at the speed of 15 Mbps, Wi-Fi, a telephone connection, and 250 cable television sets using a triple play set-top box to each and every each and every family. So accordingly, we have question number 136 answer to be option number 5, which is Andhra Pradesh. Moving on to question number 137. RBI has recently reduced the GDP growth projection for current fiscal to 7.2, 7.1, 7.3, 7.8 or 7.4, which will be the correct answer. So basically the RBI, that was in the year of 2017 on 7th June, it lowered the economic growth forecast of the for that particular year 2017 to 19 fiscal to 7.3%, even as it hoped that remonetization would enable pickup in consumer spending, especially in the cash intensive segments. Even in the RBI's third bi-monthly policy statement, it released on 2nd of August 2017, the growth forecast for the fiscal was particularly maintained at 7.3%. So the correct answer to option number 137 is option number 3, which is 7.3%. Moving on to question number 138. The socio-economic caste census 2011 was commenced from which among the following states? Number 1, Arunachal Pradesh. Number 2, Telangana. Number 3, Andhra Pradesh. Number 4, Tripura. And number 5, Manipur. So the socio-economic census, the socio-economic and caste census of 2011, that is the SECC, was launched on 29th of June 2011 from the Shankhola village of Hazemara block in the West Tripura district of Tripura. Okay. So it was the first ever caste-based census that was conducted in 1931. Since 1931, census of India. After that, no caste-based census has been organized. So it was also the first paperless census in India, conducted on handheld electronic devices by the government in around 640 districts of India. So accordingly, we have option number 4 to be the correct answer, that is Tripura. Okay, and it was held in 2011, which is SECC. Moving on to question number 139. Wholesale price index is released by which of the following organizations? Central Statistics Office, Reserve Bank of India, Chief Economic Advisor, Government of India, Office of Economic Advisor, Department of Industrial Policy and Promotion. So, which is the correct answer? So, wholesale price index, which is in short form, we term it as WPI. Okay. So, in India, Office of Economic Advisor, Department of Industrial Policy and Promotion, Ministry of Commerce and Industry calculates and accordingly publishes the WPI, which is the wholesale price index. It basically represents the price of goods at a wholesale stage. Okay, that is goods that are sold in bulk and traded between organizations instead to customers. So WPI is used as a measure of inflation in India. Okay, so basically, wholesale is the step previous to the retailing process. Once it's manufactured or once it's produced, till it goes to the retailer, it's stocked or purchased by the wholesaler. So a wholesale price index is the maximum price index which can be stocked by them. So the correct answer to question number 139 is option number 4, which is the government of India. This is in the hands of government and they decide which uh, price to be decided for which product. Next, coming to question number 140, real income is number 1, the net part of wage. One is free to use, which is derived after deducting the direct taxes. Number 2, the wages sometimes get in hand per day or per month. The net part of wage, one is free to use, which is derived after deducting the indirect taxes. Number 4, the wage someone gets in hand per day or per month minus the present day rate of inflation or adjusted in percentage form. And number 5 option is none of those given as the options. So coming to the discussion of the answer, what is real income? Real income is inflation adjusted income or wages. Okay. It refers basically to that income of an individual or group after taking into consideration the effects of inflation on purchasing power. Okay, so it is a measure of the purchasing power of the wages. Real income is a useful indicator, a very, very useful indicator of well-being since it measures the amount of goods and services that can be purchased with that particular income. So accordingly, we have real income as the wage someone gets in hand per day or per month minus the present day rate of inflation adjusted in percentage form. So 140's answer is option number 4, that is the wage someone gets. Next, moving on to question number 141. The number of rural households in India according to socio-economic and caste census 2011 is 18.5 crores, 19.68 crores, 20.36 crores, 24.96 crores, 179.9 crores. So we have 5 options here for question number 141 and the correct answer is option number 5. Okay. So as per the socio-economic caste census SECC of 2011, there were 24.39 crore 24.39 crore households in India, of which 17.91 or to be precise 179.1 million crore lives in villages. Of these, 10.69 crore households are considered as deprived. So 60% of 17.91 crore rural households are deprived to be or deprived and said to be poor among them or categorized to be poor. So accordingly, we have option number 5 as the correct option, which is 17.9. Next, moving on to question number 142. According to GST regime, tax evasion of dash and above will be treated as non-bailable and cognizable offense. Number 1, 5 crores. Number 2, 3 crores. Number 3, 2 crores. Number 4, 6 crores. And number 5, 10 crores. So in this question 142, the correct answer is option number 1, where the government in the year 2017, in the month of April, made tax evasion of over rupees 5 crore under the proposed goods and services tax, which we know popularly as the GST. GST resigned as a non-bailable offense. Okay, with the police having authority to make an arrest without a warrant. Of other offences under the Act are non-cognizable and bailable. But the correct answer to this, or the correct amount, is rupees 5 crores, which is option number 1. The correct answer to question number 142 is option number 1, 5 crores. Next, moving on to question number 143. Which 5-year plan is also known as liberalization of economy? 5th, 9th, 10th, 8th, or 7th. Okay. So the 8th plan, which was in the year 1992 till 1997, that marked the beginning of the liberalization, privatization, and globalization in India, which is the long form of the LPG. Okay. So this plan was also known as the Rao and Manmohan plan, since Prime Minister Narasimha Rao and his Finance Minister Mr. Manmohan Singh launched India's free market reforms that brought the nearly bankrupt nation back from the edge. So this was a very, very effective plan. The plan was preceded by a period of economic instability during 1889 till 1891. So the correct answer to this question 143 is option number 4, which is the 8th 5-year plan, which was number 8. Moving on to question number 144, Nirvana Fund was set up by NSDC to help youths of nomadic tribe, displaced Kashmiri Pandits, old age people having no means of livelihood, ventures of selected candidates trained under PMKVY but didn't get any job. None of these. Okay, so we have 5 options here, and the correct is the Nirvana Fund is actually aiming to channel donations from private sector. Basically, angel investment to fund ventures of the selected candidates trained under the Pradhan Mantri Kaushal Vikas Yojana, that is the PMKVY 2, but they have failed to get a job. So data from the NSDC shows that just 35.77 lakh of the 91.91 lakh people skilled were successfully placed in the jobs. So the correct answer to question number 144 is option number 4, which is ventures of selected candidates trained under Prime Minister Kaushal Vikas Yojana but didn't get any job. Moving on to question number 145. As of 21st December 2016, the number of PMJDY accounts opened in rural areas is number 1, 15.86 crores, number 2, 14.56 crores, number 3, 20.36 crores, number 4, 21.85 crores, and number 5, other than those given as the options. So accordingly to the year of 2016, year-end review of 2016 of Department of Financial Services conducted by Ministry of Finance, it was released on 4th of January 2017 that 26.03 crore accounts had been opened under PMJDY, okay, which is the Prime Minister Jan Dhan Yojana. As on 21st of December 2016, out of which 15.86 crore accounts were in rural areas and 10.16 crores were in the urban areas. So accordingly, for question number 135, we have option number 1 as the correct answer, which is 15.86. I've also given you the classifications of it, so you can refer to it. That is 26.03 in total, out of which 15.86 crores in the rural sector and 10.17 in the urban sector. So we have been discussing up till question number 145 in this video. If you want to refer to the previous questions, you need to refer to the previous videos that were made with the first part of the questions. In the next part of the video, we will be coming up with the rest questions. So I hope this question set was quite understandable to you. Keep watching, and thank you for hearing me out for so long. Thank you so much. Stay happy, stay safe. Thank you.